Hello Taurus, Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2022 reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you this month. Now, as always, this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, Taurus. Let's get you an oracle card and then a moonology, and then we will move on to your tarot, where we will take a look at your general energy, love as well as career. Queen Bee, lovely. Now this is a new deck for me. I will have to consult the book for your translation. Moving on to your moonology. Oop, quick. You are good enough. Of course you are. All right, let me grab the book real quick and then we will move on. Okay, Queen Bee. Strength, growth, motherhood. Madam Queen Bee is big and strong, yet gentle and mothering. Her skirt is a flower tower, a home for bees that sustain our ecosystem. She gives strength, power, and life to her surroundings. She is Mother Nature. She is responsible for the tulips that send energy into the world and all that grows to know the beauty of each day. Her children are the children of Earth. She nurtures all of us. How perfect is this card for you, Taurus? Now, I may be biased in saying so. My best friend is a Taurus, and this describes her to a T. And I am almost certain that this card is describing almost 99% of Taurans out there. You are nurturing. You're very, very nurturing at this time, and you are taking care of people around you. You are very closely connected to Mother Nature. And I feel like you are drawing a lot of your strength from the earth. You may be spending more time in nature right now. You may be working for the environment. Take it how it resonates. But if this isn't something you are doing at this moment, maybe it's something you need to get into. Because I feel like being an earth sign, your strongest power comes from the earth. And you shouldn't disregard that, not for a second. Me being a water sign, honestly, when I'm in the ocean or when I'm even just taking a shower, I feel so empowered. So let's not disregard the elements that rule us, because they are the source of our strength. And you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. That card speaks for itself. We will correlate this with your spread. Now, this is a new deck for me. Again, it's the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, and the cards stick to each other. So please bear with me. I feel like whatever wants to pop out will, regardless. So let's get you, Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. 3 cards for your general energy. 2 aces. Taurus, that's amazing. All right, 9 of Swords. I don't know why that's here, but we will make sure it doesn't pop up again. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Let's get 3 cards for career. I think that's 2. No, it's just 1. All right. You have 2 nines. We have the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Lots of wands in your career. Nice. Let's get 3 cards for love. Whoop, 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 whoop. 8 of Pentacles. And a disclaimer, there's construction happening right next door. There's nothing I can do about it. Hermit. And the 4 of Cups. I see. All right, let me get a quick overview and then I will pull your clarifiers. Now, with the 9 of Swords, you're in your head about something. There is anxiety, maybe some sleepless nights, maybe some kind of guilt even for some. We'll see. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. I feel like there are new beginnings coming in, and I feel like that is what is bringing you that anxiety. So I have been using this phrase a lot for the new year, and I call it joyous expectation. Okay, and that is the number one key to manifestations, okay, to the law of attraction. I feel like change is always difficult, whether it's good or bad, because we are creatures of habit. And whenever there is a shift that comes about in our life, we find it a little difficult to condition our brain to adjust to it. So I think that's what's happening here. There are changes coming about and you're in your head about them. Let's clarify. Why is the Nine of Swords here? The Seven of Swords. Okay. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Four of Cups again. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Hanged Man. I'm getting this feeling like there's so much beautiful energy coming your way and you're just turning a blind eye to it. Let's get another 7. You have a lot of 7s. Yeah, the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and now the 7 of Pentacles. Justice. You know what I'm feeling, Taurus? With the 7 of Swords, I can look at this two ways. Either there was something sneaky around you, a sneaky energy that did not sit well with you, or you're trying to get away with something. You're just trying to sneak your way out of it. I don't know what that is. You will. But it's like, it doesn't always have to be something evil, right? It could just mean, like, you know how we go for a party, let's say, and we're a little uncomfortable and we don't want to tell the host that we're leaving because then they'll just insist that we stay. I don't know why I got this. So it's like you just sneak out the back door, you know, not to offend anybody, but just because your mental peace is priority, right? That's the feeling I'm getting. But, you know, I'm just diluting that energy just to give you an example. So there is something I feel like that you are trying to escape. And you're a little guilty about it. I don't know what this is. But whatever this energy is has a lot of potential. I'm just going to put it like that. I feel like some of you may be losing out on patience. You may be getting a little... you may be feeling like you've invested a lot of time in something. I don't know if this is love or career. But you've invested a lot of time in something and you're not seeing results fast enough. But like I told you, there is a lot of potential. There is potential for stability. There is potential for emotional fulfillment. And whatever this is, I feel like don't ignore it. Don't ignore this energy, because the Four of Cups is that energy of feeling bored, of being dissatisfied and not looking at what the universe has to offer you. In the original Rider-Waite, it represents a person sitting, looking at 3 cups in front of him or her and just being very like meh, not very happy with what they have. And there is a little hand coming out from the side of the card that's holding another cup and a new offer, a new gift from the universe. And you're just turning a blind eye to it because you're so overwhelmed with dissatisfaction. And you remember what I said about joyous expectation. If you start expecting that opportunity and that 4th cup is when it will actually benefit you. And it's not going to be something that will bring you that dissatisfaction, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm surprised the 8 of Swords is not here, because I feel like you're in your head, even though the 7 and the 9 are here. And sometimes you need to address the cards that you can't see in the spread. With the Justice card, because you know what's really interesting? She has a blindfold on her eyes. And sometimes it's not good enough for us to just leave it up to the universe, that karma will do its thing and justice will be served. No. You create your own karma. You create your own destiny. All right? And it's good to take that blindfold off and actually see what it is that you are weighing on those scales right here. Okay? And again, with the Hanged Man, it's that very complacent energy of like, meh, you know. It's like you've suspended yourself upside down. You're trying to look at a different viewpoint towards whatever the situation is, but I feel like your vision is clouded. Okay, let's see what this could be regarding. Why is the Nine of Wands here now? I'm going to career. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Knight of Wands. All right, Seven of Wands, the World. Okay, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Let's get bridging cards. Ace of Cups again. I get it. I get it. I think this has to do, Queen of Swords, this has to do with your career. It could have to do with love as well, because you have the Four of Cups again. But anyway, with the Nine of Wands being clarified by the Knight of Wands, you are not giving up when it comes to something here. This could be a job, it could be a business, it could be a business partnership. I don't know. But you still have that passion and that drive, and you're like, no, I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to make this work for myself. With the Seven of Wands, again, it's a very defensive energy. I feel like you may be feeling attacked in some way. And that's a very strong word, I know. But you may be feeling judged, or you may be feeling like you have to defend yourself from somebody. But with the World card, I feel like there is something that needs to be put an end to, Taurus. Some part of your career that needs to be shut down so it can be built afresh. Because I feel like there is a slightly stale energy here. It's like you're fighting for something that needs a reboot. You're fighting to keep something the same, even though it's in desperate need of renovation. You remember what I said about us being creatures of habit. So maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone and accept that new beginning that could come in for you with the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Wands is also here with the Six of Pentacles. Either, I can again look at this two ways. Either this is just representing you and how passionate you are about what it is that you do and how far that is going to eventually take you. You have to remember, you are your greatest resource, right? And you are the only constant in your life. Everything and everyone else are variables. So once you tap into that power of yours, I feel like you will be in a better place to make decisions for yourself. Another way I can look at this is, there may be somebody coming in your way, actually two somebodies. One who shares the same passion as you and who speaks the same language as you when it comes to, your business jargon or your career jargon. Someone who gets it, someone who gets that drive and that passion and matches it, and someone who is willing to work hand in hand with you and be generous with their time and put in the same amount of time, energy, resources as you're willing to in order to achieve success. With the Queen of Swords here, now this could either be a part of your personality emerging, where you feel like you need to cut something off. Maybe it's that realization that, all right, I need to be practical about this. I need to be honest with myself. Something needs to go so that something new can begin. Or this could be another energy coming in your way who could guide you in, to tap into that logical side of your personality. Someone who's very sharp-witted, someone who's very focused, and someone who is could be cutting at times. But they believe in truth and integrity. They believe in justice. So take it how it resonates. There was a lot happening here, but overall, I think the only thing I'd like to tell you is that let go. Sometimes letting go can bring fresh starts, which will be way better than anything you could have ever imagined. All right. Now, let's get to love. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? This is that similar energy again. Three of Cups. Interesting. Why is the Hermit here? Four of Swords. Yeah, very similar energy to the Hermit. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Empress. Six of Swords. Another seven of Wands. You're being very defensive, Taurus. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, either this was somebody you met at work, somebody with whom it started off as a friendship and you felt like they were part of your soul tribe, and someone who you eventually could see a future with. But something happened. Now that something that happened, I don't have a card for it on the table, but I know something did happen because you've retreated. With the Hermit card and the Four of Swords, you've gone within. There is not much you are saying. You may not be communicating with this person. I feel like, I think the card that is missing here for me is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about conflict, internal and external. And I think being an earth sign, you prioritize peace and quiet and a calm energy over anything else. And I feel like you have been trying to move away from whatever this is for some reason. And you are healing. With the Four of Cups, I feel like you're not interested anymore. You're not looking at this anymore. I was wrong. Your general energy is completely related to your career, the new beginning that is coming in for you, and you're not looking at it. Here, what I'm feeling is with the Four of Cups, maybe it's a good thing that you're not looking at whatever offer this is that's coming in for you. Because you being in that defensive energy, I feel like suddenly I remembered this particular quote. It said something on the lines of, I remember how much I used to cry over my relationship and the lack of conversation and communication. I would be depressed. I'd be, in tears all the time. And I didn't realize my body was physically rejecting that relationship, and I called it love. I don't know why I got that. I feel like you are in tune with your intuition and your body, and you are realizing that there is something here that is not meant for you, and you are standing up for yourself and working on just you. I'm gonna get one more card. There it is. It's not the Five of Wands, but it's the Three of Swords. There was pain. There was some kind of betrayal, some kind of heartbreak here. Self-love is underrated, Taurus. And self-love doesn't always mean putting on a face mask and getting a pedicure and going shopping. Self-love is knowing that that inner child within you deserves more love than anybody else external to your being. And you realize that. And that realization is what is bringing about this Empress quality in you. It's bringing about that you are good enough. This card is not here to give you advice. It's telling me, Taurus knows this already. This is beautiful. You are coming across as the queen bee. You are coming across as this beautiful, wholesome individual who's not shutting him or herself out from the world, even though you may have taken a bit of a hiatus and just kind of, maybe you've taken a solo vacation or whatever, take it how it resonates, but you took some time out for yourself, and now you're ready to face the world. And you're ready to face the world with a lot of love in your heart. You haven't blocked it out. You're ready to nurture because you know you're good enough. That moonology is really speaking to me when it comes to the Empress energy. They're almost identical for me right now. I love this. The only hiccup here is you not seeing the opportunities coming in your way, but you will. You will, and I know you're going to bank upon them, and I know you're going to make it happen for yourself, and you're going to make it grow. I love this. Let's get you a couple of charms before we close off the reading. We have X, which could literally just mean EX. We have the letter R, the letter M, and we have the star. So these initials could hold meaning for you. They could be yours or the person or people you're dealing with. And the star card is just telling me that there's healing here, there's hope here. There's a chance for renewal of self in a most beautiful fashion. I would look forward to January if I was you. You are incredibly strong, Taurus. Truly. I don't even think you need tarot readings because you're in an energy of being very sure of yourself, and rightly so. Hold on to that. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.